You may accept it or not, one way or another. You have thought of how it feels like to be rich. Even tried to do things that can make you rich, maybe. But becoming a billionaire is a whole new level of becoming rich. It's like, oh, you want a piece of clothing in that boutique? Sure, I'll buy you the whole store kind of rich. Imagine being able to spend thousands daily without worrying about spending all your money. Imagine having $1 billion. Before you run out of money, you can spend $5,000 each day for more than 500 years. If you break it down even further, it means that it would take you over 25 years and almost $100,000 each day to spend $1 billion. Imagine that. But becoming a billionaire is not an easy thing to do. Spending the money sure is the easiest task, but building your fortune is a long way to go. There are about 2,668 billionaires in the world. If you're a man and you reside either in the USA or China, you're of great edge. It is because 1 in 4 billionaires come from the US. Despite 87 people being removed from the list, Forbes welcomed 236 newcomers. The United States is home to more than 1 in 4 billionaires, who control $4.7 trillion, followed by China with 607 billionaires who control $2.3 trillion. On top of that, only 10 to 15% of billionaires are women, and the rest are men. It's not saying that men tend to become billionaires, but as statistics show, men have a higher chance of becoming a billionaire than women. So yes, men tend to be off to a good start. But how can one become a billionaire? What are the things one can do to reach billionaire status? We will answer these questions and offer you ways to get into the Billionaire Club. But before that, be sure to hit like and subscribe to this YouTube channel to stay updated on the latest in the luxury world. At Luxury Mindset, we bring you all luxurious information ranging from items, cars, houses, places, and even people who bathe in luxury. Not only that, but we also give you the amount you would need to purchase any of these luxurious stuff. So if you're interested in the rich, becoming rich, or even dreaming of lying on a mattress of gold or dollar bills, click the notification bell to keep yourself updated on this channel. Apart from working your way to the corporate ladder, it's sheer luck if you are born into a wealthy family. Many billionaires inherit their wealth from their families. Not that we discredit their hard work, but if you are an heir of an extremely wealthy family, becoming a billionaire is quite clearer for your position. However, there are also some who went from rags to riches and are self-made billionaires. Only 27% of billionaires are self-made. Billionaires like Ralph Lauren, Oprah Winfrey, Sergey Brin, Rihanna, and more are self-made. They didn't have properties or businesses to inherit, but they did not only survive, they also thrived. So, how can you become a billionaire? Let's start off with a go-to quick and easy billionaire attempt: the lottery. Only 2 jackpots have ever exceeded $1.5 billion. The $1.586 billion Powerball jackpot from January 2016 and the $1.537 billion Mega Millions jackpot from 2018. But the US Powerball, which has a massive $2.4 billion prize and was won in the state of California, has the largest jackpot in lottery history. Everybody must have gone crazy over that amount. However, winning the lottery is too low. Your chances of winning the jackpot, according to Powerball, are 1 in 292.2 million. Less than 1 in a million, according to the CDC, are more likely to experience a lightning strike than to pick all 6 correct numbers in a Powerball drawing. Your chances rise to 1 in 42 million if you play a single-state lottery like the California Super Lotto. But even the smallest chance is too tempting not to try. If your luck is not in the lottery, copywriting might be. Just exactly how Bernard and Murray Spain did it. The artwork was found at a button shop by brothers Bernard and Murray Spain, owners of 2 Hallmark card stores in Philadelphia in the early 1970s. Upon realizing how well-liked it was, they just took it. They were aware that Harvey Ball had created the design in the 1960s, and the brothers Spain were able to trademark the updated mark in 1971 and started making their own novelty items after adding the slogan "Have a happy day" to the smile. By the end of the year, they had sold numerous more items in addition to more than 50 million buttons. When the brothers appeared on the television program What's My Line in 1971, they publicly claimed credit for the emblem even though they acknowledged Harvey's design as the original. Maybe creating toys is where your success is at. Just like engineer Richard James accidentally invented the Slinky, which generated a lot of income. He was merely trying to come up with springs that could stabilize delicate ship equipment at sea. Having unintentionally knocked some samples off a shelf, he was astounded to see that they walked rather than fell to the ground. James created a strategy to make his creation the upcoming popular novelty item with the help of his wife Betty. James created a device that could wrap 80 feet of wire into a 2-inch spiral, while Betty searched the language of a suitable term before coming up with Slinky. Within minutes, the first 400 Slinkies were sold out. On television, Slinkies descended the stairs with ease. But sadly, the majority of domestic stairs were too tall and wide for lengthy descents. People were still purchasing Slinkies at the turn of the century, 250 million of them. It has now sold over 30 million products. That got James billions of profit. Maybe your skill in sports can bring you to the peak of success. As of 2023, there are only 3 active athletes to top the billionaire list. They are LeBron James, Michael Jordan, and Tiger Woods. Who knows? You might be one of them in the future. So start kicking that ball or hitting that with a bat, or maybe start with exercising. You might just start building your fortune. None of those interest you? Might as well try treasure hunting. There are so many treasures here on Earth, but let's dive underwater first. 20 million tons of gold are present in the world's oceans. One study discovered that in the Atlantic and North Pacific, there is only approximately 1 gram of gold for every 100 million metric tons of ocean water. The concentration of gold in the ocean is quite low because it is so diluted. There is currently no profitable method of mining or extracting gold from the water. The wreck, codenamed Black Swan, found by Odyssey Marine Exploration in 2007 off of Gibraltar, contained the largest financial treasure haul. The salvage team apparently discovered 17 tons of coins worth $500 million. This is a staggering amount that is unequaled in the field of treasure seeking. You might try treasure hunting from the shipwrecks, but I doubt if you have all the money to yourself. It might be considered public property in some cases. If luck isn't on your side underneath the ocean, try underneath the earth. The search for and extraction of metal and mineral reserves around the globe is the focus of the metals and mining sector. Metals and minerals are extracted profitably from their global deposits for use in investments, industry, and jewelry production. To extract the rare metal that has found new significance in the digital age and technology, ranging from phones and chips to electric vehicles and missiles, the mine in Sangdong, 180 kilometers southeast of Seoul, is being revived. The size of the plans show the strain that nations throughout the world are under to secure supplies of vital minerals that are thought to be crucial for the transition to green energy, like lithium for EV batteries, magnesium for laptops, and neodymium for wind turbines. Aside from that, there is also a big chance that you can not only find the largest diamond, just like the Cullinan diamond. It is a 3,106.75 carat diamond and is the largest gem quality rough diamond ever found. It was unearthed on January 26, 1905 at the Premier No. 2 mine in Cullinan, South Africa. It was given Thomas Cullinan's name because he owned the mine. The worth of the stone would be an estimated $400 million in the current market. It seems hypothetical, but many organizations are trying to look into the wonders of the universe by seeking minerals outside of Earth. Some metals, like platinum, will be required to assist manufacture hydrogen as we move toward a more environmentally friendly energy sources, in addition to becoming more and more important to phones, computers, and automobiles. People are increasingly looking to space to meet this increased need because there is a limited quantity of them on Earth. Since asteroids are composed of the same materials as the other rocky planets in our solar system, they are also abundant in some priceless minerals that are so valuable that humans go to tremendous lengths and depths to mine them on Earth. Mining on Earth can be expensive, but mining outside of Earth requires more money, so you have a lot of thinking to do. By 2024, the video game market will have sales of $100.56 billion. While the 2020 earnings were over $90 billion, the 2017 earnings were only $78.61 billion. Additionally, the market expanded and is anticipated to do so at a 2.29% annual rate from 2020 to 2024. What can we infer about the annual revenue of the video game business from such statistics? Evidently, its hegemony has only just begun. There are so many video games nowadays, and if you are a software developer, creating your own game can be a gateway to success. A great example of that is Fortnite, created by Epic Games and introduced in 2017, which is still one of the most played video games. In addition to Battle Royale, Save the World, and Creative, it offers other modes. Another is Call of Duty, Vanguard, and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which is the top 2 Call of Duty games on the list of bestsellers for 2021. Both are frantic first-person shooters, but the first is set during the years leading up to World War II, and the second is set during the 1980s Cold War. And the classic Super Mario 3D World Plus, Bowser's Fury, an update to a 2013 Nintendo game where players are entrusted with saving beings known as Sprixies. It is a game suitable for the entire family. The updated version contains new features such as a power-up that transforms people into cats with wall climbing abilities. Given the modernized world we live in now, cybersecurity is essential. Cybersecurity is the term for a collection of procedures used to maintain the integrity of a company's security architecture and secure its data from theft, damage, and unwanted access. In 2022, the market for cybersecurity was estimated to be worth $202.72 billion. And from 2023 to 2030, it is expected to rise at a CAGR of 12.3%. That worth can be your way of getting those billions into your account. Of course, we can't miss the classic way of growing your fortune, financial investments. If your investments are successful, investing your money is frequently one of the finest ways to accumulate wealth over time. In order to participate in the market as early as possible and benefit from the potential of compound returns, invest in stocks, mutual funds, or exchange-traded funds. Consider investing $1,000 every month beginning at age 30. You would have more than $170,000 after 10 years, $500,000 after 20 years, and $1.15 million after 30 years at a 7% rate of return. Compound interest can be earned for a longer period of time the earlier you invest. There is always some risk involved in investing, but if you invest for the long term, you might be able to ride out the market's ups and downs and still come out ahead. A market timing approach entails purchasing and selling equities in accordance with anticipated price fluctuations. According to conventional thinking, investors find it extremely difficult to consistently make large returns by placing buy and sell orders at precisely the right times before price changes. But that is what it takes to become a billionaire through investing. You time the market as perfectly as possible. Accurate timing is essential in getting the most revenue. So invest wisely and time perfectly. These are only some of the many ways you can become a billionaire. As vast as the skies, opportunities are countless, but chances can be limited. So know when to strike and start as early as you can. Who knows? One of our viewers might be the next billionaire to top the list. Which among these are you taking? Or which one are you planning to take? Let us know by leaving comments below. Thank you for watching, and please stay updated by hitting the notification bell. See you in our next videos that cover the latest in the luxury world. Only here at Luxury Mindset.